State Legislative Council, Honorable Speaker, Andhra Pradesh Legislative Assembly, and Honorable members of the State Legislature. It is indeed an honor and privilege for me to address the joint session of the present Legislative Assembly on this momentous occasion of the current budget session 2024-25. On being elected with an unprecedented mandate, my government has so far presented 4 budgets and implemented a slew of welfare and development programs for the benefit of hitherto neglected sections. And it would not be an exaggeration if I say my government has put its heart and soul in fulfilling its promises. At the outset, I place on record my deep sense of appreciation to the commitment of Honorable Chief Minister and the state administration in installing the 206 feet statue of Dr. Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. The magnificent statue, built in a sprawling campus of 18.81 acres in Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Swaraj Maidan in the heart of Vijayawada city, at the cost of 404.35 crores, will remain in the history as a place to visit and to cherish its elegance for generations to come in the state of Andhra Pradesh. It stands as a testimony to my government's commitment to social justice, equality, and empowerment. I am pleased to inform this august House that under the astute leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu, this pro-poor government has touched every section of the society, especially the underprivileged, vulnerable, and those in need of support, be it the farmer, the unemployed youth, the auto driver, the weaver, senior citizens, women, children, or any other member who is socially and economically backward has benefited in one way or the other from my government. Now, building human capital. Soon after coming to power, my government has observed that Andhra Pradesh is falling behind some of the other states in certain social parameters like quality education, learning outcomes, nourishment to school children, IMR, MMR, and anemia amongst women, to name a few. To raise the parameters of Human Development Index in Andhra Pradesh, my government immediately launched Navaratnalu, which focuses on social, economic, and educational empowerment of targeted groups. The results of the efforts of my government are conspicuous in all outcomes. The Niti Aayog, in their recent discussion paper jointly published with the UNDP and Oxford Policy and Human Development Initiative on multi-dimensional poverty, has projected a steep decline in the poverty headcount ratio in Andhra Pradesh from 4.19% in 2022-23 from 11.77% in 2015-16. With India aspiring single-digit level of poverty from the current level of 11.25 by 2024-25, the phenomenal performance of Andhra Pradesh clearly demonstrated positive and tangible outcomes delivered by a galaxy of pro-poor schemes and policies of the state. My government prioritizes education like nowhere else in the country by initiating path-breaking and innovative schemes targeting improvement in learning outcomes and preparing every child studying in government schools for a bright future and to be globally competitive. Believing that investment in education always gives the highest return, my government spent rupees 73,417 crores so far. Exclusively on these novel schemes introduced in the education sector. Soon after assuming power, my government has noticed that the gross enrollment ratio in primary education in 2017 was 84.48% compared to the national average of 99.21% and identified the urgency of a policy intervention to address this issue with an intent to make sure that poverty does not prevent parents from educating their children. My government launched a unique and innovative scheme, Jagan Amma Odi, in 2019, under which the government directly deposits an annual financial assistance of rupees 15,000 in the bank accounts of the mothers belonging to BPL families with children studying from class 1 to intermediate. So far, an amount of rupees 26,067 crore has been spent, benefiting 43.61 lakh mothers and 83 lakh children annually under this initiative. Due to these timely interventions, the state has witnessed remarkable increase in GER at all levels of education during the last 4 years from 84.48% to 100.08% at the present primary level, from 79.69% to 100% at secondary level, and to 79.69% from a meager 46.88% at a higher secondary level. To ensure better learning outcomes in school-going children, my government has taken up the Manabadi Nadu Nedu program with an aim to modernize and provide adequate infrastructure in 56,703 institutions, which includes government schools, welfare hostels, and junior colleges in 3 phases. The modernization and infrastructure development works have been completed in all 15,715 government schools in phase 1, and works have been taken up in 22,344 schools in phase 2. So far, rupees 7,163 crore has been expended under Nadu Nedu. Modernization of the balanced schools will be taken up in the next phase. My government has set up school maintenance fund for maintenance of all the assets and equipments created under Nadu Nedu. Similarly, for maintaining the cleanliness of the toilets, urinals, dress change rooms, wash basins, and other associated items, my government has set up toilet maintenance fund. Further, 46,661 ayas have been placed in 44,800 schools and junior colleges. Jaganana Gorumudda is being implemented in the state for children of class 1 to 10 in government school. This is a revamped midday meal program with additional nutritious food items in the menu, providing hot cooked, healthy, tasty, and qualitative nutritious food with 16 variety items every week, including Ragi Java drink to address the issue of malnutrition amongst children. So far, the government has incurred an amount of rupees 4,417 crores, annually spending rupees 910 crore for 43.27 lakh students. The annual spend is 4 times more than the expenditure of rupees 450 crore midday meal scheme incurred by the previous government. Shifting from the uncertain times wherein books, uniform, or other items were supplied without adhering to the timelines, my government has ensured that a kit consisting of a bag, 3 pairs of uniforms, including stitching charge, a belt, a pair of shoes, and 2 pairs of socks, textbooks, notebooks, workbooks, and an English to Telugu Oxford Dictionary under the Jagananna Vidya Kanuka is provided before the reopening of the schools every year, benefiting 47 lakh children per year and incurring an amount of rupees 3,367 crores so far during the last 4 years. Digital learning has been the cornerstone of educational reforms in the state, with an aim to making students from socially deprived background globally competitive. My government has distributed 9,52,925 tabs with preloaded Byju's content of classes 8 to 9 and to 8th class students with an expenditure of rupees 1,306 crores. In order to achieve enhanced learning outcomes, my government is installing 62,000 interactive screens in classrooms for classes 6 to 12 and 45,000 smart TVs in primary schools with an expenditure of rupees 838 crore. The content shared by Byju and the e-content prepared by SCERT Andhra Pradesh is being utilized for ensuring more effective learning among students. My government has introduced extensive curricular reforms in the school education. The long-term objective is to make the children studying in the government schools be prepared for the challenges and evolve into global citizens. Furthermore, my government has recently entered into a MOU with International Baccalaureate to make them a part of SCERT. This move will bridge the educational divide between rich and poor students, commencing with capacity building and training of the teachers in 2024-25. Classes for first class in IB system will start from June 2025 onwards, June 2026 for class second, and will be increasing it one class each year so that students will get joint certification of IB and SCERT in 2035 and class 12 certificate in 2037. Keeping in view the benefits of the English language to develop individuals' ability to understand and use English and to enable the student to be globally competitive, my government has introduced TOEFL in schools, that is teaching English as foreign language. To address the current learning requirements, my government is deploying future skills experts to oversee the available digital infrastructure to streamline digital infrastructure management and contribute to more efficient and effective educational processes. Future skills experts are mapped to 6,790 government high schools in the state. The government is committed to making intermediate education accessible by upgrading high schools in every mandal of the state as government junior colleges, one exclusively for girls and one for co-education to increase geographical access. 294 government high schools have been upgraded into high schools plus for girls from the academic year 2022-23. My government is giving utmost importance to higher education. Andhra Pradesh is the only state in the country to take complete responsibility for providing higher education to 100% of its eligible students free of cost without any financial burdens on their families. The government has initiated path-breaking reforms to transform the youth of the state into an enlightened and employable global citizens ready to tackle future global challenges. My government revised the curriculum by including 4 years honors degree along with job-oriented modules and 30% skill development courses to increase the employability of the students. With a view to ensure that higher education is accessible even to children of disadvantaged sections, my government is reimbursing total fees under Jagananna Vidya Divena. Under the scheme, amount is transferred directly on a quarterly basis into the student and mother's accounts whose children pursue ITI, polytechnic, degree, engineering, medicine, B pharmacy and other courses. So far, rupees 11,901 crores have been reimbursed to 26.98 lakh beneficiaries. Through Jagananna Vasati Divena, our government is providing allowance up to rupees 20,000 for boarding and lodging charges in 2 installments every year into the joint accounts of the mothers and students. All children in a family are entitled to this assistance under the scheme. So far, the state government has disbursed an amount of rupees 4,276 crores to 25,17,245 beneficiaries under this scheme. My government is supporting the aspirations of the students who wish to study abroad. Under the Jagananna Videshi Vidya Divena, poor students can now pursue quality overseas education in any of the 21 identified faculties in top 50 educational institutions. And my government is reimbursing total fees up to 1.25 crores for the purpose. In last 10 months, total financial assistance of 107.08 crores has been provided under the scheme for enhancing the employability skills of the students to make them job ready. Placement linked, industry relevant short-term skill development courses are offered. My government is implementing various skill development activities through the Andhra Pradesh Skill Development Corporation to create a skilled workforce as per the industry requirements. Cascading skill ecosystem, an integrated and holistic framework has been created in the state to nurture the talent of Andhra Pradesh youth and fulfill the skills manpower needs of all stakeholders in line with dynamic industrial advancement. We are also taking steps to fill up 3,295 vacant teaching posts in 18 universities. Our government has signed a MOU with edX, an internationally renowned online education platform. The understanding is that EDX will provide 2,000 courses in emerging areas and advanced technologies. 12 lakh students of Andhra Pradesh will have access to these courses at no cost. These courses are prepared by the world's best universities such as MIT, Stanford, Oxford, Cambridge, etc. Each of our students will get at least one certification from these world's best universities. Due to the sustained efforts put in place by the government, the improvement in the education-related indicators such as enrollments, school dropouts, and out-of-school children has been substantial, leading to improved levels in Goal 4 pertaining to quality education of the Sustainable Development Goals. Now, aspiring healthy Andhra Pradesh. The quality of healthcare system and services in the society that define governance is considered as critical factor for Human Development Index. Healthcare is a very important factor to determine the physical and mental well-being of the people and is recognized as a great contributor to the state's economy. My government has completely revamped the medical infrastructure and medical education in the state. Maternal health care, child health care, and family health care services are ensured through 10,132 Dr. YSR village health clinics, 1,142 primary health centers, 177 community health centers, 53 area hospitals, 9 district hospitals, 3 specialty hospitals, and 3 civil dispensaries under ABVVP 11 teaching hospitals, and 15 specialty hospitals under medical education. Apart from these, 542 UPHCs are facilitating health access to the urban population of the state. Through the Nadu Nedu program, government is revamping the existing health infrastructure and putting in place a robust decentralized public healthcare infrastructure for strengthening primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare infrastructure in the state. Besides strengthening the existing 11 medical colleges in the state, the government has embarked on construction of 17 new medical colleges with nursing colleges, 5 multi-speciality hospitals in tribal areas. We have recently inaugurated Super Speciality Hospital, Cancer Hospital, and Institute of Mental Health at Kadapa and Kidney Research Center at Palasa. During the last 3 years, concerted efforts have been made to increase human resources in medical and health sector by filling up the existing vacancies. 53,126 medical personnel are recruited under this mission. A medical recruitment board has been created to fill the vacancies as and when they arise. Or I have some throat irritation. Under the innovative, unique health initiative of the state, Family Doctor Scheme, Doctor Program, PHCs were reorganized to ensure 2 PHCs in each mandal or 1 PHC and 1 CHC. This is a new chapter in preventive care. Each PHC is provided with 2 doctors and 12 other paramedical staff to ensure better quality of preventive health care. The family doctor, along with health team, visit the secretariats, map to them, and ensure that the same village is visited at least twice a month. They also visit Anganwadi centers to conduct antenatal and postnatal checkups. Under the family doctor program, 3.03 crore OP services, of which 1.32 crore unique patient services were provided so far to the rural people at their own villages. Towards achieving the goal of Jagananna Arogya Suraksha program has been, towards achieving the goal of Arogya Andhra Pradesh, Jagananna Arogya Suraksha program has been launched, under which the CHOs, ANMs visit households in rural and urban areas and conduct tests at their houses. Health camps are also organized by specialists in all villages, wards, covering one village secretariat in every mandal and every ward secretariat in urban local bodies. To act as a lifeline during emergencies and provide medical assistance to the public, 1,704 vehicles have been made available for 104 and 108 ambulance services with an expenditure of rupees 1,208 crores and ensured that every PHC has at least one 104 vehicle. Under Dr. YSR Arogyeshri scheme, which aims to achieve universal health coverage in the state, is designed to cover the health benefits to all the eligible 1.48 crore BPL families of the state with an annual income up to rupees 5 lakhs, with no premium collected from the beneficiaries, and with the state being the entire expenditure of treatment, state bearing the entire expenditure treatment. The limit under this scheme has been enhanced recently to rupees 25 lakhs. Under the scheme, 2,315 empaneled network hospitals perform 3,257 procedures, including high-end procedures like bilateral cochlear implant surgery and treatment for cancer without any ceiling limit. Since 2019, about 36 lakhs patients have been benefited under YSR Arogya Shri, and the cumulative expenditure incurred under works out to rupees 12,150 crores. With a view to provide post-procedural sustenance allowance to the patient undergoing treatment under Arogya Shri, an amount at rupees 225 per day, subject to a maximum of rupees 5,000 per month under YSR Arogya Asara scheme, will be provided for as many days as prescribed by the doctor. Due to the number of innovative initiatives put in place by my government, there has been noteworthy improvement on the health and nutrition related indicators under Goal 3 of the Sustainable Development Indicator. Now about farmers, a backbone of Andhra Pradesh. With about 62% of the population still depending on agriculture and allied sectors, the GSDP contribution from this sector is as high as 36% compared to 18% at the national level. My government has been supporting the farmers in every possible way to lift them from distress and make farming profitable. My government is extending YSR Raitu Bharosa PM Kisan assistance of rupees 13,500 per year, not only to the farmers cultivating their own lands, but also to eligible SC, ST, BC, minority tenant farmers and farmers cultivating ROFR, forest and endowment lands. My government has disbursed so far rupees 33,300 crores to 53.53 lakh farmers under the scheme till date. Our government has established 10,778 Dr. YSR Raitu Bharosa Kendralu, which have effectively evolved as one-stop centers to meet farmers' needs, right from supply of seed to sale of crop in their village itself. The government is arranging supply of pre-certified quality inputs to the farmers through RBKs. RBKs are designated as procurement centers and are providing minimum support price to the farmers. Banking services are provided at RBKs through business correspondents of major banks. Andhra Pradesh is the only state in India to implement universal free crop insurance, where the farmer's share of premium is paid by the state government on behalf of the farmers for all crops notified under this scheme. So far, government has settled claims of rupees 54.75 lakh farmers worth rupees 7,802.5 crores. An amount of rupees 1,835 crores of interest subvention was credited directly into the accounts of 73.88 lakh small and marginal farmers who availed crop loans of rupees 1 lakh and repaid with the stipulated time under YSR Sunnavaddi Panta Runalu. My government is providing immediate relief to the farmers by disbursing compensation for crop loss by the end of the same season itself, during which losses occurred due to natural calamities. Rupees 1,977 crores of input subsidy was credited into 22.85 lakh farmers' accounts till date for the damage of agriculture and horticultural crops due to natural calamities. Through a unique initiative, my government is taking up digital recording of area sown in all the crop holdings of the farmers through e-crop booking for implementation of various farmer welfare programs mentioned above. To ensure MSP to the farmers, paddy is procured through RBKs at farm gate without the involvement of middlemen. The gunny usage charges, labor and transport cost as fixed by the government are being paid to the farmers along with paddy costs. So far, 3.34 crores MTs of paddy worth rupees 63,827 crores was purchased, ensuring timely MSP to 36,59,615 farmers. Over and above this, apart from the crops covered under MSP, my government is providing remunerative price for the other crops and has provided rupees 7,751 crore for procurement of those crops. My government acted upon swiftly to mitigate human loss and property loss to handle the recent Michong cyclone that has hit the coastal Andhra Pradesh, affecting the crops and infrastructure. The government, besides providing relief assistance and special scale of assistance at the time of the cyclone to the affected people, has released an amount of rupees 347.55 crores for immediate restoration of the damaged infrastructure. The crop damage has been assessed and input subsidy to the farmers whose crop got damaged is in process. The government has identified horticulture sector as one of the growth engines that drives agricultural economy, increasing the production, productivity and quality of various horticulture crops coupled with value chain development and marketing linkages for better price realization are some of the key strategies intended to help in increasing net returns. An area of 5,83,240 hectares has been brought under horticultural crops in the last 4 years, duly diversifying the crops by replacing less remunerative crops like upland paddy, tobacco, sugarcane, casorena, eucalyptus, etc. Andhra Pradesh is the first state to announce MSc for horticulture crops, that is banana, turmeric, onion, sweet orange, chilies, over and above the coverage of GOI. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of fruits in the country, contributing 15.6% of the total country's fruit production. The state ranks first in productivity of oil palm, papaya, lime, coconut, cocoa, tomato, chilies, and second in mango, sweet orange, cashew, and turmeric in India. Andhra Pradesh state stands at second place in the country after Gujarat in micro irrigation implementation. So far, an area of 35.85 lakh acres has been covered under micro irrigation in all the 26 districts in the state since inception, benefiting 12.74 lakh farmers. Over the years, livestock sector is known to offer consistent income even in adverse seasonal conditions. The state takes pride in the country for housing world-renowned livestock breeds like Ongole and Punganur cattle, Nellore sheep, and Asil poultry. My government has put in place several initiatives to increase the income of farmers through productivity enhancement of animals, ensure remunerative prices to the livestock products, and make the fodder resources available to the farmers. The state stands first in egg production, fourth in meat production, and fifth in milk production in the country during 2022-23. Andhra Pradesh stands first in the total fish production in the country with 30% share and contributes 31% to seafood exports value of the country. The Government of India has awarded Andhra Pradesh as the best marine state for the year 2022-23. About 2.12 lakh hectares of area is brought under aquaculture and producing more than 75% of the cultured shrimp in the country, making Andhra Pradesh state as the aqua hub of India. With an avowed aim of welfare and development of fishermen families, the government has enhanced the ban relief paid during the marine fishing ban period under YSR Matsyakara Bharosa to rupees 10,000. So far, our government has disbursed an amount of rupees 540 crores directly into the bank accounts of 2,43,394 eligible beneficiaries. The ex gratia being given to deceased fisherman family in case of death of active fishermen while fishing has been enhanced from 5 lakh to rupees 10 lakhs. The state government has increased the subsidy on diesel oil from rupees 6.03 to rupees 9 per litre, covering 20,034 fishing boats incurring an amount of rupees 128.27 crores so far. The government has also spent rupees 3,186.36 crores so far to benefit 61,682 aqua farmers towards power tariff concessions. 35 integrated aqua labs are being established across the state with an expenditure of rupees 50.30 crores to ensure quality aqua products. Development of mother and child and women empowerment. Andhra Pradesh is committed to focus on empowering women and use their capabilities in the state building process in a more effective way, ensuring them of proper health, nutrition, and hygienic ambience. The state is also committed to improving child health care and nutritional intake for enabling them to become better citizens by promoting social, emotional, cognitive development of the child through Anganwadi services. The services are being provided through 55,607 main and mini Anganwadi centers in Andhra Pradesh. To address malnutrition and anemia, YSR Sampurna Poshana Plus in tribal sub-plan mandals and YSR Sampurna Poshana in plain areas is being implemented by the state government. Through these programs, a total of 6.4 lakh pregnant women and lactating mothers, 28.62 lakh children of 6 to 72 months age are getting benefited. As part of reaching each and every beneficiary, state government has been providing all the commodities as take-home ration. A significant investment of rupees 6,688 crores has been made under these schemes, positively impacting 35.70 lakh beneficiaries. My government has procured and distributed rupees 21,082 crore worth of growth monitoring devices to all the Anganwadi centers in the financial year 2023-24 to improve nutrition and reduce the risk of inadequate nutrition and for early detection of growth disorder. For safe transport of mothers and their newborns from government hospitals to their homes post-delivery, my government has procured 500 Talli Bidda express vehicles costing rupees 71 crores. This initiative has benefited